You understand?
That you like the shit.
Yeah, like okay. I genuinely fucked with her, you know. So for instance, I'm just gonna say her name. Lebo. Lebo was the one that brought me out of the depression. Only after I think that's also kind of what kind of drove us apart was that the better I got, the more she noticed, okay, this guy is different from the guy that I met. You know, say like and what I mean by that is that she was a girl that she'd hit me up all the time. I don't know, we're linking up this weekend.
Okay.
You know, I'm that type of guy where, like I said, like we said on the last podcast, opening up, I'll put in the most attention. I'm still that type of guy. I don't know how to change it. I'll figure it out maybe. But opening up, I'll put in the most attention. I'll chase. But as soon as I got you, dude, I take my foot off the gas a little bit, and I see what you're gonna do as the girl. I see if has all the effort that I've put in paid off.
Yeah.
Do you like me as much as I like you? I'm that type of guy, and I think with that situation, okay, she was. I don't want to say she bi. I don't know if she was bisexual. She was. I don't know the terms. Guys, don't floor me. She dates girls as well. Yeah. She dates both. I don't know if it's
bisexual.
It's bisexual. Yes. So there's certain she has a little bit of masculinity to her. There's certain things she won't do. She won't do certain girly shit. I understand. So she's also on that tip. Like we'd clash a little bit in terms of that. I give you attention, bring it back. If you're not gonna give me attention, I'm out. And I want to know she's on the same vibe as me. I was like, nah, nigga, fuck you, bro. If I'm putting in attention, fuck that shit. If you're not gonna put in the same attention, I'm out.
Yeah.
So I think that's what fucked up the relationship gradually to the end is that we were both feeling, why do I always have to hit you up? Or vice versa. Why every weekend something phone away? And I think I'm not gonna lie, I'm wrong at that. If you're not gonna message me, I'm not gonna message you back.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Yeah. If you're gonna hit me up, cool. Go about your day. But I think after a while I noticed, fuck. Shit.
Shit. There's like it depends. That's like there's like sometimes me, I don't wanna live life by just being myself completely. There's time whereby I have to compromise me being myself. I understand. For certain situation, what depend what kind of environment that I'm in. Then I don't understand.
Facts.
Now, for instance, I understand or now, to be honest, I'll pursue you. I'll initiate everything. Yes. I'll see you from afar. I don't understand. But at some point, maybe if you can understand, okay, this girl is a different character. Maybe you can understand, okay, you busy, you're going through a lot of stress, you don't have time, or maybe for instance you don't have time for you don't have money for WhatsApp, for instance. Sometimes you might not know that, but the fact of secondary information as well, you can understand there's certain things that this girl cannot do. And at time
sure.
And by studying this girl, can confidence into as well. So I know something, or maybe she's been rejected before by guys. So I know what's how can we go to the movies? Then I say no. Whatever it don't crash. So the moment I have that kind of knowledge, or sometimes I might assume there's this other girl that I met at work, bro. And the girl is beautiful, bro.
Wait, our work.
Yeah. Our work and stuff like that.
Museum.
I'm sure. I'm very sure. It's just that right now as I'm speaking, because there's this other time where I told my colleagues, now when I do podcast and everything like that, I'll never come to you and be like, check out my podcast, or I'll never even put a link or WhatsApp or on my social media. I wouldn't say social media, but social media, it's about only my friends follow me. Because I understand my friends are not into the things that I'm into. 100%. Via maybe personal development into as well. There's this other clip that I heard. Your social media is not for your friends, it's not for your best friend, it's not for your family members. It's for the people who understand. I wouldn't say understand. It's for the people who resonate with whatever you are talking about, and but taller eventually over the internet.
Do you know? Sorry for cutting you, dog. That's one thing that pisses me off. I am not gonna lie, dog. That is maybe one of the biggest thing that genuinely, really pisses me off. And what I say by that is I'm that type of guy. If you have a hustle, and you say Franz pull through, or dude, I'll do my best. I'll even tell you if I can't, I'll tell you that Donna I plan. I've noticed, you probably noticed it as well. You have all your family members or whoever on your social media. I'm not saying buy my shit. to just double tap
like or something.
Like, because and I'm telling everybody this, guys. TikTok shows us who views our shit.
Yeah.
With most social media platforms, and you can see, okay, I'm seeing all my people there. Please don't like.
Yeah.
Dude, it beats. And here's my thing: is that I might not like your content. I might not fuck with your content, but I'm just gonna like it because I know you.
Yeah.
I know you. I'd like to see you further. I don't like your shit.
Yeah.
But later, and I'm not the type. Like what you said, they'll meet us there. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Like I hate having that conversation. You guys went here, and now that I've made it, you guys want to hit me up. I hate that, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that is because you guys are my people. The first people that are supposed to show me love are my people.
Yeah.
You know, you just like my shit.
Just like it. It won't cost you anything.
No.
By liking it, it will actually expose it to more people that follow you, probably. That I get, but you'll never get that from people. I understand. Because people, at the end of the day, pretend. As much as we spoke about, a lot of people are different from Instagram and but people in real life are also different. Let me tell you, bro, everybody is jealous to a certain degree. I admit it. The time later or now, I don't like what Instagram that much anymore because I used to be inspired by it.
Yeah.
Now I can see I'm being a hater. Now I'm a hater. Now I'm at that point whereby
fuck this shit, dog.
I'm tired of being inspired.
I'm deserving as well.
I want to inspire people. I deserve this. And as much as I felt guilty about that, but there was this other clip that I listened. I think it was a snippet by Andrew Tate, actually, and I felt like, oh, okay. I'm not an asshole maybe for feeling this way. He was like, to be honest, me now. He was talking about himself, right? He was saying that me now. My drive was the fact that I saw people who were better than me. Or people who I felt like maybe I'm smarter than them doing better than me. And me, to be honest, it will piss me off. And the fact that it pissed me off, it gave me drive. And then, to be honest, it's not a sense where I'm pissed off to a sense whereby I'm going to say negative things about that person 100%. Or go send a negative comment. Me, it's a point whereby, you know what, fuck it. Instagram is wasting my time. Now I'm going to hustle like crazy.
Yeah.
Because, man, you guys are not inspiring me at all. But getting to
sorry about that.
Sure, to that point, yeah, you're right, bruh. It's very sad to chill with people, to drink with people, you know what I mean, to go out on trips, restaurant with people that you feel are your friends. Mara, if now ubonsa hasilia, whether by support or what, let like button. But it goes back to what I was saying. Your social media, I'm telling you, bruh, it's not for your friends. Everybody has their own tribe. That's why when you meet people ababuang, maybe go social media, maybe who have a podcast, or maybe they're just talking, very using their phone, and you will like that video abuangayon because whatever content abuangayon, it's what you consume when they. So that person will understand, like you guys are in the same frequency.
100%. Yes,
and those person you are likely to fall into that. Our friends are not on the same frequency as you. The reason why you guys are together is because we grew up together. It's because Udula next door into that. But you are not into personal development as me. You are not into fashion as me into that. So law of attraction. Yeah, I'll listen to you, Mara Wang Bora.
My catch would be, are we really friends though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, let me tell you, I'll be honest with you. At first, I thought, nah, this guy is being a fake ass guy. But as people, we are different, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? 100%. I think it goes back to...
That's what makes us...
Yeah. People. I understand? Yeah. We are different. We like different things.
Yeah.
When I'm fair to, you are into pit bulls.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of pit bulls. Okay, maybe I like dogs. But pit bulls, I'm not a fan at all.
Yeah.
If you or I'm gonna see maybe a people
sure.
I'm not gonna think all of a sudden, hey friends, give on the people whatever. I'm gonna forget because I'm not into people. But if I was into people, it's about so with that being said, I can social media and stuff there. I'm telling you, the only things that I like is things that I resonate with. I don't like something because he cares about your verse, so he posted like because I really enjoy that
resonate
music,
with that move.
So most people, it's hard for them to like something that they don't really support that much.
Won't the knowledge of I know you?
Yeah,
I mean, because my thing of saying that is because, dude, like you said earlier, it's not costing you anything.
Yeah.
The fact that I see a regular face, okay, I guess I don't want to say it's jealousy, but I feel like, dude, if I see a regular face, and here's what I mean by this video, I've seen a lot of your posts on TikTok. I'm sure you probably always will pop by and be like, why is this guy liking so many things? I'm that person, but even if or even if I don't like what you say, I'm not gonna go tata, we move. And my reason for saying this is that I'm not viewing it on a personal basis. I'm viewing it from another hustler's perspective. I see your hustle. I acknowledge. My acknowledging your hustle is just liking it. That's all I'm doing. I acknowledge Ndana sharp. Because that's what I genuinely, and I don't want to say sharp, I'll cut you as a friend or I'll cut you as a person because you're not liking my shit. It's all you. You know, I just don't want to have that chat 2 years later, 3 years later, oh, the brand has popped, or the podcast has popped, or this has popped. No. Really? You couldn't even like one thing.
You know? I get you. That's why I don't see them as fake friends. That's why I'm saying that's where wisdom, or maybe not wisdom, but that's being aware gets in place much. Be aware of your surroundings. Or if maybe there's a girl understand, and and stuff like that, and this girl I can see Wang Bat. Both of us, it's the first time we met that girl.
It happens all
now
the time.
I understand. There's nothing wrong.
No,
I still have the right. And by going out, give violence to it's not being a true friend or whatever. Let's be honest. It's just maybe me being aware of the situation and being nice to you. You understand? I can still be your best friend. Understand? So now I think it's more of be aware of situations.
But see with that, no, I have to disagree, dog.
Okay.
I have to disagree. I feel like, we got Guy Code and Showcase. We both don't know her. It's like me opening up to you. Dude, should she? Okay, I'm old enough. I can reject. And I think it's courteous, or it's you being my boy, hitting me up and saying, Donna, crossbar. Can I? Because for me, I think that's why. Maybe that's why also I keep a small batch of friends, is because if you're just gonna randomly go ahead and or not even like now, depending on how, because people have emotions, but people, as much as some and dude, I'm a huge overthinker. Also, I think that also plays another big role. But for you to hit me up and be like, Ndona, you succeed, I won't have an issue with it. You know, I feel like it's kind of fucked up. You knowing, because it's like now, yes, we might have the same taste, but you knowing Franz like that. Right now, that's how other people say, oh shit, we know our boys. We're in competition.
That's what I'm saying. That's where wisdom comes in. Now I didn't know it's going to break you. The fact that no sekyatseba. As much as this girl wants me, I want her, but I'm not really that into her. So I have that wisdom. If Kamkena, I don't talk about
sure.
And that's when I'll step in. But there's times where I'm so naive, right? I'm so naive to a point where I don't know. But I even think if I approach that girl, and they came back, but the fact that now I have no and I think it's the same thing. I'll be adding to okay, there's people who are just hating. There's people who they'll call yourself, I'm your friend, I posted something. That's why some other people, as long as you are in that position that you are at, they'll be friends with you. But the moment you start leveling up, get more, so like those sarcastic comments, you're acting weird, man.
Hashtag that little business.
How's
that little business coming along? How's that little brand?
There are those people who are just like that, and you have to be good when it comes to spotting them. But sometimes but now I'm able to spot.
See, I think with that also, I think for me, I think that it goes back to having a smaller circle, dude. It's like the people that you keep, the company that you keep goes a long way. I think if you're keeping people that move like that, dude, it's sad to say.
That move like which way?
Like that, like you know, if as soon as there's a little bit of growth, I'm hating.
Okay,
dude. And what I mean by this is that my boy that passed away, dude. He kind of taught me something. We're the same age, but he taught me something, dude. This guy was probably one of the most humblest persons I've met. And what I mean humble is that Mjita would have everything. IE's got the good job, he's got the good car, girls fucking up. He's the guy, dog. He's the guy. He's, you know, when this guy is levels ahead of you, but never will he make you feel horrendona lesate.
Yeah.
The man's is humble, bro. The nigga, if he comes through and says, dude, you guys have drinks, whatever the situation is, I thought not broke. Shook. If he's also broke, we all broke.
Yeah.
It's something we can we resonate.
Yeah.
You know, I thought not because he's got a good job or whatever. He's don't feel he's around. You know? I think that's where I think maybe the circle you keep, because as soon as you start moving with people that make you feel horrendona, you low. I can't move with you.
No,
because I can't celebrate you when you pop either.
Yeah.
Because every day, because I'm that type of person. Regardless what's going on, dude, I could probably hit 10 L's, right? And for you getting 10 W's all the time, you forever winning. I'll celebrate all your wins as if I'm your brother.
Yeah.
Those wins are my wins.
Yeah.
That's why even when you hit me up with the podcast or you hit me up with the clothing brand, I'm like, dog, I'll push.
Yeah.
Because you win, I win. That's how I see it.
That's how you can see it, nah? Mara, let's say it gets to a point whereby, by the way, I understand what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
But, and I agree with that. But I'm telling you that there's a flip side of everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can say that way, you're okay, I can see you're always winning, but together. Let's say right now, I'm always coming to your place, Rashadi podcast and everything like that. Then where it's a hale or let's not even say the podcast, maybe music starts blooming.
Yeah.
Stream one song,
Yeah.
and you celebrate it. Yeah, sure. But from that moment, because now I'm traveling, now I'm acting different.
Oh,
now.
you
I'm me. So the problem is
Hollywood.
when you saw it, my win is your win. You must be shining podcast.
Sure.
And like now I'm becoming something different.
You're a star now.
I'm a star now.
No cap.
So the reason why I'm saying this now is because sometimes we want people to win.
100%. Oh.
But at the end of the day, bro, besides about Naki win in life, I have people that I take care of. It can be the fact that it can be my daughter, it can be my son, my mother, or whatever.
100%.
I want their lives to be better. That's the reason why I'm doing whatever I'm doing on a daily basis.
Yeah.
As much as I can see you while we're in a shop, whatever, dude, I also want that pie. And I don't want it because I'm selfish. I want it because I have people that I'm taking care of.
100%.
So if we know how, I'm not gaining anything.
Yeah.
Why would I still support that?
I get that.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's the energy that I bring to you.
Yeah.
If you blow up and you feel the energy that you got from this no longer works, dude, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll still like your shit. We won't be boys in the term I'm gonna ride your dick. No, fuck that. You know? But I won't lose that. I won't make you feel I'm not that type of guy. Because, and my reason for saying this is because I know what I have in place for myself. Regardless of who I work with or whoever I collaborate with, I know what I am doing for myself.
Yeah.
It's just not my time. I'm that nigga. I know what regardless of whatever happens, I'm a pop. My shit's gonna happen. But I'm not now going to feel some type of way because the person that I was working hard with popped off. I understand. You did it, it's your time. Everybody's got their time. I won't feel any other type of way. I'd be genuinely happy for you. And that's what I'm saying. For me, Sharp, if you make it, I feel like I made it. Because you're my boy. If you go move your own way, cool. And I say this because, dude, I know so many people that have popped.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, man. It does nothing for you. That's why I'm saying I think I'm so cooped up with my shit that it doesn't give me time to look at your shit and be like, but I could be further because my boy is there now.
Yeah.
I can't look at that.
No, yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah.
I definitely do. And to be honest with you, for the longest time in my life, and I think I'm still like that, but I think I've changed a bit. You understand? Now I think it depends. You understand? And I would like to talk about music mainly because I wonder when you do music, you deal with a lot of people.
Crazy people.
You understand? And I'm sure you've heard scandals, the music industry.
I've heard of
And just to deviate from the music a bit, if you can share about maybe the world, how it operates, and how white people got to be successful in they didn't have this mentality of it's gonna be our time one day.
Yeah,
they were like, we are oppressing these people, we are doing this, and we're gonna live life. And it's still proven to something that.
Yeah.
Me, dude, I don't consider myself as a Christian, but I consider myself as a believer. And the reason why I say I'm not a Christian, because I'll read the Quran. I follow African spirituality. As long as something can enhance my life, I'm about it. I'm not that way or okay, it has to be the Bible. If it's any other Bible, no, I'm not a part of it. Anything that can enhance my life, it better, that will make me more healthier, more successful.
You're open to it.
I'm open to it. You understand? So with that, it makes me, I do follow codes. I do follow principles. I believe in this whole thing, or everybody. If you do good things, karma will follow you. But I also have this other side of me. Sometimes I wouldn't say ube but sometimes life is unfair.
100%.
You understand? And sometimes it can be unfair if you let it. If you are an artist, or a rapper, I mean, I'm like, okay, I have a studio, I have money, I'll market your music, I have a lot of followers, I'll do everything. Go studio, go produce every day. Then you pop, then you vibe, then ube superstar. Then keep a little mentality of my time will come. I don't have that. I feel like you have to look out for yourself.
100%.
You understand?
I hear you.
So, like to your point, if I'm gonna invest my time now, if I'm gonna invest my whatever, I have to protect myself. Whether I'm going to put out a contract into this one. That's why knowledge is power.
100%. I was about to go to that. See, in those type of situations, I think certain things, we can't be friends in certain things. You know, we gotta drop contracts. You know, we gotta go by the book, because, like you said, you gotta take care of yourself. And I hear you. I think it also goes back to what I said earlier on. I think maybe for me and my thought process around that is because now that you say that, I'm thinking about it from a producer's perspective.
Yeah.
And yes, the producer, you bring in the talent. I'm not saying that producers don't have talent.
Yeah.
But talent comes through to you for you to perfect it, to make it launch.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's where thought process wise, you kind of change my thought process on that, because on my side it's like, I technically don't need anybody.
Yeah,
I'm the talent too. I understand. So that's how I'm looking at it. When I'm saying as much as I might work with 1, 2, 3 people, if they pop, I feel like I'm still good because of my own shit. And my reason for saying that is typically because I know that what I have, no one will be able to replicate.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
That's why when I go in and I say my time will come, it's because I know what I have. There's no conversation around it.
Exactly.
It's like I had another conversation where someone said some of my ideas, so there's certain designs that I'll do for other brands, and I'll purely give it to them. And like, what happens is when this thing pops, like, dude, I did it once, I can damn near do it again.
Yeah.
It won't make sense for me to do it once and I'd be a one-hit wonder. It's impossible, especially if I'm passionate about this shit. If I'm passionate about it, if I can do it once, I can definitely do it again. I can definitely do it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, because when you start doing something so many times, dude, it becomes
second nature.
It becomes you, dog. It becomes you. So it's I think. But I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I get when you say from a producer's perspective, it's tough for you guys.
Hey, look out for yourself, man. It's tough. It's tough. And there's another thing that I would like to bring up. Remember the time I think we were at gym. We were talking about starting a clothing line, and I was like, hey bruh, what machines can we get? This thing of getting somebody, then we were like, no, we can get this thing, let's take out this money, stuff like that.
Hit you up on that. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, dude, we're supposed to get something.
Yeah, I understand.
I was like, fuck yeah.
And what we're talking about, actually, it kind of like brought that thing up into that I wanted, no? But it goes back to what I said about music. I was like, Franz, I don't really know him well, but I can trust him very, and I like the character from afar, but I can see the things that you have. You have clients already, your database. You have people that you print for brand Yabon.
Yeah.
Then don't understand. Yeah. Then I thought to myself, okay, so machine now sell a thing. That machine is gonna be busy. So like, you're smart. Then I'm like, how am I gonna benefit from that? So those things are the thoughts that always come to my mind. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, as humans, me, dude, there's so much fucked up things I've done to people, but it wasn't intentionally.
I get
it
you.
was me not knowing. It's just me being a hustler. Because I'm a pusher. But no, now I act fast. Fast. But sometimes it's about sitting the person down. Hey, I'm not comfortable about that.
Yeah.
Why so? And sometimes that's what it needs for
100%
Nike to understand. Because if we told, I don't know. I don't have.
You'll never know.
Have all the knowledge in the world.
Facts.
I don't understand. So the moment I bring it up, okay, good. I will also. At the end of the day, that's our machine. Even if we click customer with a brand, that's also my machine. I also want
we make money.
Percent cut.
100%.
We understand from that thing. Mara, if utoshwakayona iloko pilong, this guy is unfair. Because sometimes you know what's the problem. We want people to know. We feel like people have to know, but people don't know.
Dude, like you say, see, going back, I had so many of those situations. Like, you know when you do something for someone, and it pops, and you with the background, and you're like, dude, if it wasn't for me, this thing, I'm cool with that. And my reason for, I don't know, I don't know, man. For me, it's like, the people that I worked with know. Whatever situation, dude, when you sit back and you look at your building blocks, this wouldn't have come together without this person. And my reason for saying that is I've been a part of so many projects whereby people will pop, people will ghost you, and it's all as well. After a while, they'll try to recreate the same thing. Where do they go? You need the same elements that you went to. Yeah. Dude, I had so many people hitting me up. Ndwana, how can we do this? I'm a different person now.
Yeah.
Because I saw how you moved.
Yeah.
I'm not a dick. We'll have the chat. But now I'm going to come at it with a more corporate perspective.
Yeah.
I want to get paid now.
But sometimes, true. And that's how you learn from mistakes. And that's how I learned maybe from my previous article. Because me, I started time maybe I was 21, 22.
Yeah.
Every day maybe like you transport them next
sure
after so many songs because when I know maybe contact so sometimes you have to be burned. Okay, now I'm being wise.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, bro, sometimes we have to be really serious about this. Because if Kanana, every success story out there, it like those kind of scandals. If Sheba, Lifea, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, do you know Death Row Records? Do you know the people who really started that record label? And I'm glad that person, none more means a hero, investing money into Death Row. If Sheba, Page Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, he's now there. And Unani, Death Row. I don't know. It's
Snoop Dogg recently got
Death Row.
He's owns it.
Then I say a chairman. Ario. And Ario tabako chel. And again, we financing Sugar Knights.
Yeah.
So that Abelion that company so as well. And there's so many stories whereby a lot of people after 20 years, 30 years are too semoto. Other people they don't get help. Steve Jobs idea high we took it from Xerox. I think the company where it's Xerox into as well. Bill Gates, Nanani, riding Mark. When I'm a quitter, no cat threats. That guy is a G.
Mark, since they announced that fight, he was like, dog, I'm gonna fight Elon live. I'm gonna fight him online.
Hold up. That's why Nekutla fight because I'm a big fan of martial arts.
Yes.
So Nekutla available interview lead Dana White, the owner of UFC in Sotozwalo, Abuaka fight. So now I had no idea what made them fight. The fact that they wanted to fight. Then I logged in go threads. I could go DJ Spooka on that thing. Then they come, the reason why they want to fight.
No.
This like it wasn't that the reason. I have to tell you.
So the conversation of the fight was probably taking place, I'd say, the end of last month or middle of last month.
Yeah.
Thread recently dropped like a couple of. I don't
like
know
2 days ago, 4 days or
so recently.
Yeah.
The conversation about the fight has been happening.
Yeah, so
so now I'm also shocked. I'm like, okay, they created something that's like Twitter. I'm like, okay, this kid is and you know the fucked up thing. I don't know if people know this, but guys, just a heads up. If you delete threads, you delete your Instagram account.
Yeah.
So I thought about it. I was like, maybe Threads. I was like, but then again, I'm like, dude, I'm not huge on Twitter either.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a need for me to even get Threads. But like, if you have Threads, if you want to delete your Threads account, you delete your Instagram account because they linked.
Wow, yeah, because they are really linked. And that's one thing I liked about it, because my Instagram is much better. I had like I wouldn't say loyal followers, but I had like followers who understand what I'm doing because of the posting things like a podcast.
Yeah.
So at the time, you can go Threads, it listed those people and stuff like that. And Threads is much easier, like those links are YouTube or it's Spotify and stuff like that. And I was I'm really about it. But that guy is a G. And then that's how you have to maneuver in life. Because ukopile Snapchat ka stories before Instagram had stories. Snapchat needs that idea. Are stories, boom.
But I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to go conspiracy theory on everybody, but dude, this guy's paying for these things, dog.
Yeah?
He's paying.
Yeah, he's paying.
Of course he's paying.
Who's paying?
Mark.
He's paying what?
He's paying something to use these styles, bro. Look at Snapchat. Do you think Snapchat just sat back and was like, oh my gosh, Instagram?
For them to allow that.
That's what I'm saying. He's paying something, dog.
I think it's
like you now dropping a Facebook and expecting, expecting not to pay Facebook for their style or their structure.
Yeah,
they have to have it like TikTok.
Yeah, because I get trademark. That's what trademark is about.
I mean, that's why if you look at at TikTok, I mean, TikTok is now on what? YouTube Shorts. If it wasn't for TikTok, we wouldn't have YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, you're at least saying the whole idea.
Don't you think somehow YouTube paid TikTok to say, guys, we get it, you guys are killing it. But you guys, and if you think about it from a business perspective, TikTok does better now because of the shorts. YouTube is doing better because of the shorts as well.
Yeah.
More people are able to get paid off YouTube because of the shorts.
Yeah, they
paid somebody. We're not doing this shit for free.
No, you're right. At first, it was more of the way I got thing, ne? Like for instance, before Threads, TikTok and how we copy TikTok.
Yes.
Snapchat nilta by the stories.
Yes.
And the way I thought about it was like, okay, it's just stories. How can you say maybe you trademark that? For instance, the reason why TikTok is blooming, it's because the algorithm doesn't just support celebrities.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
As long as your content is dope and people are watching it, it's going to trend.
100%.
It's the same thing as Reels. Instagram, it's only focused on whatever. Yeah, because Reels, that's why I say Reels. I think it's different. Most people are going to spend time on it right now.
I think, not to cut you, but I think Reels, you're right. I'm not totally disagreeing, but I feel like there's a little bit of a cap to it as well. I think it also goes to a little bit of how many followers you have compared to TikTok, and because TikTok, dude, you could post your fucking toes.
Yeah.
The views are how will go through the roof.
Yeah. No, it's not consistent. It's like and it's crazy. It's what I even thought about yesterday. Because Kadi Reels is so. You'll post 10 reels. Maybe from those 10, 4 it'll go a bit viral, whatever.
Yeah.
Then the other 6, even like a normal post. You understand? So we shall like a balance. We shall like okay, I wonder if I shall, like for instance, I was looking even at my Instagram there, go to reels because all the things I post are all reels.
Reels, yeah.
Maybe let's say the last 5.
Yeah.
20 views, 10 views, and 1,005. Like it's not consistent. But TikTok, I'm only consistent. As long as it's dope, and I'm posting dope content. Not only are you consistent?
Will that now mean TikTok is a better payer than Instagram? Because
I wouldn't say pay.
Influencers are getting paid. I'd say now.
Yeah.
Now I'd say TikTok is a better payer. Think about it. And why I say this is because they've probably got. I don't want to say they've got more users, but they've got more influencer push there because everybody can blow up there.
Everybody can blow up.
That means they're probably making more money.
TikTok is definitely making more money. You understand? Via people who are participating in that app, maybe opening the account and via staying on that account. Because that's another thing that pays you, staying on that account. Me, I focus. There's a time whereby 2 years ago or 1 year ago, whereby, dude, me, I've been posting content since day one, bruh. Since I was young, but nothing was popping, bruh. Nothing was popping. Like there's a time where I'm like, do you know how much that before even Wi-Fi was big. I'm gonna say, post. Oh, you know how much I spend? Nothing happened until TikTok. I want you did something. Then I spent so much time to a point where I was like, I don't want anything else until TikTok. Then Reels data, what are the shortcut? Okay, exameda. Then kabona Reels yang sebetse, yang kisali linyana. Wang understand yang kisa. So kinso ba yetsa mara kabona. I'm not focused on that because sometimes it's low. Sometimes it's high, but TikTok
is consistent.
It's called it, it's consistent.
Consistency is everything.
And it's from China. So the fact that it's from China, whatever about China was wrong.
It's not from China, bro.
It is from China.
No, it's not. The guy is
Asian. Let me say that.
Yeah, the guy specifically said in that interview. They kept saying, "Yeah, no, the daughter's going to China." He was like, "Guys, I'm not from China." I think he's from not the Philippines.
But he's Asian, huh?
He's Asian.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like saying someone from Zim or someone from Nigeria is from South Africa.
Okay.
That's what he was trying to say because they kept on saying, yeah, but from China, you know, you're getting information from China, you're taking all our data from China. Like, dude, I'm not from China.
Yeah.
I studied in America. I was basically being a majority of my life. What are you guys talking about?
Okay.
Understand? So, I get it.
So with that being said, bruh, yona itlo last cause they don't allow even other you know what I mean, other social media platforms into Tazwalo and how everything is just
how crazy, sorry for cutting you, how crazy, I don't know, are you aware of how the TikTok algorithm works in China? Like what the kids that side see compared to what we see this side?
I heard that, but I would like to debate upon. Say what you were about to say first before I say that. Yeah.
So have you noticed on ours we have obviously your algorithm works according to what you like and so on and so forth. But they've restricted a few things. You can't see girls shaking booty. You can't these dumbass dances that don't make sense. Cut it. It's education, business. Like they pushing things that are going to embetter the country rather than pushing things that are like bubblegum.
Yeah.
Have you seen how our TikTok, local TikTok? So I don't say South Africa's a joke. But we have fun this side. There's alcohol, there's drinking. It's like education.
I was about to speak on that. And you know what? There is an element of truth in that. Maybe algorithm support. Maybe we can just educate maybe South Africans because I can speak about my TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, dude.
Yeah.
You wanna see podcast after besides even podcast, conversations,
100%,
personal development, health, gym. I hardly see any twerking videos or whatever. It's because it's what I like.
Yeah.
And what maybe I follow. It's not even about following because I follow maybe everything there. But okay, following plays a part. But what I like and what 100%. I consume most of the time. Me, it only shows that. So every time that's why I also like going on TikTok. Even it happens in every social platform. Okay, maybe Facebook actually won't that much. Even go Instagram,
Facebook.
It's only people who are just throwing gems. And every time when I log into my Instagram, I'm learning. A lot of things that I might say there. It's something maybe keep on following before kids. Because time give Instagram first, Muhammad Ali. Kaya first wabua Mike Tyson. Kaya wabua Israel. So there's so much wisdom that I get on a daily basis. But that is very true. I heard that and go China they don't play. We can educate people.
Yeah.
If I see a dance video, a twerking video, I won't like it. And I don't watch it for long. Another thing, it's not even about liking it. If I share a video until it fell, but and that's how they promote even videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
The reason why sometimes a video can be good, is because that's why they'll advise you. It's only be a few seconds because about to share something that is over a minute. A few seconds. If Mutai Shabela fell. But if I cut a short, maybe after 5 seconds, then algorithm I think it will buy So now I like conversation, especially if you're talking that real stuff. I understand. I'll watch it until the end. So Nike the only thing that I watch. I hardly see twerking videos in Twitter. So we have a part to play on our side, bruh.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think my reason for saying that as well is kind of obviously I'm an uncle now to my nephew and my niece.
Yeah.
Dude, I am scared for this generation, dog. Like the generation to come before us. And I say this, like you said right now, that we have a lot to like play in their lives. But I look at it from our perspective, thinking we went to good schools. I'm not saying we went to good schools, guys, because right now, you look at people that went to good schools, private schools, whatever, you always find us in the same place. Like you look at Hona Note, you find our current job, there's people with certificates. It's like, what's going on? Like, what's the scope? Like, what are we learning? Because it seems like what we're learning is you can't use it. Like right now, I was talking to one of the guys who was Spanish, we were talking about credit. In general, like how you could use credit in a positive perspective, because everybody that I've spoken to, especially in our community as the black community, every time we talk about credit, everybody's like, hey, don't play with that. Don't get credit cards. Don't do this. But then you speak to like other kids, and I mean like white kids and shit like that. People are buying houses on credit, bro. People are upping their credit scores, being able to buy cars, do things with credit, and we're there like totally scared to do these things because number one, we're not informed about it, and I feel like the education that we went I personally studied accounting but I look at it now and I'm like, dude, what the hell did I learn? Like what because I feel like the education should be setting us up for life, because that's what they say.
Yeah.
But we get out and we live life and it's nothing. There's nothing that you learned that you're applying right now besides English.
Yeah. And another thing about education, one thing that I've noticed from my experience and what I've seen, you understand? That's why it's easy for black people to come up with examples. One now take a doctor. He's living a good life. He has a big house. Mara, the moment I go position a Dr. Nandipo, the guy who was arrested with pesta. Nandipo, If I'm a situation, if I'm a situation whereby they take your license, you'll notice, that person without that medical degree is nothing. Is fucked. And then next, this other time where Vusi Tembo, he described it. Penuel, the black pen, asked him like, how do you define intelligence? And I like the way he put it. Our intelligence, it's not about what do I know, and everything like that, ne? But it's the same thing that it goes back to line A at Jay-Z. Put me anywhere in God's green planet. I'll triple my worth. Go Asia, United States, Lesotho, I'll still be a wealthy guy.
100%.
You understand? A lot of people, I see situation about school, it's for that special field, and as long as you don't mess up in that field, as long as these companies, or maybe let's say we have a need for doctors out there, most of Africa, because of COVID. The fact that you have a medical degree,
I'm good.
You're good. Let's say it was the opposite. If there's a need for lawyers, South Africa, we need lawyers, you are good. Okay, cool. If we don't need lawyers, so I think education is specialized, and what depends if you chose the right speciality. You're not. If I choose something, education is not about that. I respect the person. You're okay. I studied the law. Mara, no, there's no doctor, there's no job as a lawyer. But I'm able to do other things. I'm able to do this. I'm able to.
I think
what education has to be.
I think that's where education is kind of hindering us, because we naturally it should be on a broad perspective. And what I mean by that, it should cover everything. If I feel that I'm going to be a soccer player, I feel like there should be something, whether I'm going to play in soccer, whether I'm going to sell the kit, or whether I'm going to be
it has to be diverse.
I feel like the business sector only caters to a small group of people, and it's very evident. As South Africans, we're not that group. Don't get me wrong. We're very good in the entertainment sector. We're very good in certain sectors that, but there's our sectors. There's a small group of people that really excel in the education side. Like look at it right now. That's what I'm saying. The things that we can, like going back to the algorithm thing, the things that we see on our algorithm, the people that are popping, mostly comedians. It's more in the entertainment. We are that country. We look at our sports. There's only one sport or two sports that we can say. But like, where's everything? I look at it and I'm like, dude, why isn't the education, the using the hands, building in general? We don't do that anymore. Do you know how to mix cement?
Nah.
I don't know how to mix cement. Dude, I saw some clip about China. But it's like a small nyana. They were mixing cement. And I'm like, dude, we don't even know how to build. We don't even know what goes into what.
Exactly. So that Chinese child in Totozwalo, I lose a Spani as a doctor or as a, I don't know, as a lawyer in Totozwalo. Akacala Samen. There's people who have whatever to buy. So education, it has to come to a point where we like, what are the most necessary skills? Okay, we don't have to be like, okay, learn everything. Because there's certain things that are, you can't. But there are those things that are very basic that we want to need. Whether it's maybe building a house, because it didn't builder. No matter what happens.
I think, sorry for cutting, I think, you know how education was back then, where they had woodwork, they had mechanical, banyana baeta kitchen. Well, it's not even girls anymore, but like anybody could go do hair, they could go do cutlery, culinary, and all that. I genuinely feel like we should take a step back and bring that back. And my reason for saying this is because if you look at FET colleges or the gala that people say are for slow learners, the babas pananka, the matsoho, the mechanics, the woodwork. Have you wondered where those guys are today?
Bafer.
Dog. You know when you go to schools same time with somebody, they fail, they send them to those schools. You carry on, you get your matric, you go to further. They, as soon as you get the matric, they're already working. Right? Dude, I've seen so many people whereby we are now finished your tertiary course, your whatnot course. This guy is paying off his house. He's able to open up a business because his hands. We're not talking about a span, you're go fishing. You're not going to go work for somebody.
Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't translate. I see people further in life, they're more comfortable with having kids and shit like that. Majority of us are not even comfortable with having kids and pursuing certain things is because budget or it's not going to balance. It's not going to balance. And I look at those and I'm like, education should take a step back and notice that not everybody is mentally inclined in that sense.
Another thing, time is our biggest commodity. So if you're gonna spend 12 years, as you were saying, let's say somebody dropped out, go grade 8. I see some at all into as well. No sanani experience, build something because all of these things take time. Because I'm thinking right now, since I wanna get Van Lintot as well, it needs time for me to get to that point. Whether time for me to be able to save that money, time for me to do maybe a side hustle that can bring me money. 100%. Everything is just time to a point to get to the point where I have that van that can make money for me. So if the time would to scale, maybe in grade 8, which I don't recommend. Mara, that person
grade 9 is the one.
Okay, unless he made bad decisions.
Yeah, 100%.
If you made good decisions, you were able to save up. Because right now I'm fighting with time. I feel to a point that I'm dim kanuka jampisa 5 years. Because I know my investments are got to myself from the guy. Being consistent every day on social media. So everything that I do.
Your current craft is will have matured.
So now because I get to myself things are just getting better.
I hear you. I just feel like the structure, the education is not for the educational structure is not for our day-to-day lives. What I mean by that, and I just noticed it now with one of my boys, got the car fixed recently, and this guy's got he's got a 9 to 5, but he's got work as well, like side hustle. Okay. Like the guy will go, he'll get a side hustle randomly for a young 2,000, a young 4K. And what I mean by that is like, when I'm saying that the structure is not in line with our lives, is because there's work. I mean, if everybody was a mechanic, we'd be able to make money. But if we knew how to work on cars, we'd be able to. There's work. There's work there.
Yeah.
If you were able to build, there's work there as well.
Yeah.
We're living in a growing society, but we don't know how to physically build our society because the education taught us how to be in the office rather than build. There's a small group of people that know how to do the things that we need to actually build the society. You understand?
Yeah.
Well, like you said the last time, garden and shit like that. It's because when you go to a good school, you're thinking, I'm above that shit, bro. I don't need to be cutting grass. Dude, there's a guy that just got to South Africa a couple of years ago. He does our garden. He got to Laliwan when he started. 2-3 years in, he's got a car. He's got 4 or 5 guys. He's got over 10 yards that he's doing. He turned that one thing Ali Wan into because he had a skill. That's what you know. We're not teaching that.
No, we're not.
We're not teaching that, and I feel like that's what we need is a skill that you can say sharp, take home. I know, come high or hell water, I can fix a car. If I have to advertise enough, and now we got the advantage of social media, I can advertise on social media. I could do the most. These are daily things. You understand? So it's not like there's no money. There is money.
But it's a paradigm shift that has to change. And when as you speaking, you're bringing so much thoughts and a lot of people. I don't know where to even start this. I'll start with Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
There's this other clip that I saw from one of Joe Rogan's snippets. The news reporters, they're all saying the same thing.
100%.
Like over like 10 different like news reporters saying the same thing, like exactly the same words. There's this other, especially part of social media is bringing fake news. They all say that.
They're scared. Now they're scared.
So it done so much. So from that clip, what I got from that, it's serious propaganda that has been pushed amongst citizens out there to a point whereby it goes back to what I wanted to say quickly from Road Boy, right? At the end of the day, as much as we might look down on a salary and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, that is the money that you didn't steal, bruh.
Yeah.
It's the money that you earned. It's something that you had to discipline yourself and tell yourself on a daily basis, I'm going to wake up at this time and I'm going to leave at this time. We have side hustles. We know how much we rob ourselves. Right? Push it. Whatever. So with a job, you told yourself 8 hours. As much as you didn't want to do that, you were doing it the whole week for months or even for years. I don't understand. So it goes to a point whereby with those fake news that we heard, government and how people can be disciplined in their jobs and so that means we have a perception on how money has to look like, or on how a real job has to look like.
100%.
So if wena utongjuta ka motho naning oleng mechanic or oreksang di plate or it's a whatever ne? I don't see those stories on a daily basis.
They're not going to sell them to you, bro.
You understand that?
They're not going to sell them to you.
Last time teacher you'll end up being a mechanic.
100%.
But I'm forgetting of that person was able to buy a great apartment.
Bro. Do you know there's a guy, sorry for cutting, there's a guy,
yeah.
Dude, I don't know what year that guy got there.
Yeah.
But when I matriculated, understand, this guy started with one spot. Obviously he got a few. I don't know what else he's selling. A few years later, dude, I'm driving out to school. I see this guy driving a BMW. Drop top 3. Was it 3? It was 323. No, it was a 330 diesel. Sports kit, dude, to the works. He was like, hey, what's up, Franz? Hey, bro, I'm good.
Sure.
I'm thinking, what the actual fuck? What? From Paisadi Kavichi, the food for driver PM.
You'll be shocked.
And that opened me. I was like, no, dude.
Yeah.
Like, something needs to change. And I think maybe it's with us that we need to start pushing a different narrative, because the comfortable narrative doesn't work. The old narrative, I mean, shit, we could see that, got low shading and shit like that.
Yeah.
We need to be the difference, because when I saw that, I was like, dude, we need to change. And that's what worries me about the coming up generation. I'm like, the coming up generation has to have a different dynamic compared to how we had it, because we had it thinking we got good education, good schools, but we all end up in the same place.
Yeah.
Next generation, same thing. Next generation, same thing. Next generation, same thing. When is the bus going to stop and say, okay, no, we're going to go this way now?
We're going to go this way. Because I was about to say, at least they've got alternative media, which is maybe can be social media, whereby they can get influencers. But it's the same thing, whereby we can go to Mark, for instance.
Yes.
Now I think that guy is working with the government, because I don't think there's any state that will allow you to copy Twitter the way it is, or copy writing, but support. The time Andrew Twitter into whatever, it was his social media platform.
100%.
He really thought that guy was bullshit. Let's be honest.
I think going back also to the news thing that you said, big business is losing out.
Ish.
When big business starts losing out, they're going to discredit everybody at the bottom, so their machine can continue working. I understand. It's like now me taking my car to a side mechanic to go fix instead of taking it to VW. Because VW is going to be like, yeah, your car is breaking because you didn't bring it to us. You took it to that guy on the side of the street, of course. But that guy got his education from VW.
Yeah.
Well, I understand. I know that. I know my mechanic. Also a guy. Understand? I don't have to explain that. But it's why you understand the conversation. They'll always discredit the smaller person because they're a big machine.
Yeah.
You start taking small bits. Dude, it starts off as small food.
Yeah.
But the more of us start moving to that one person,
Yeah.
big business starts saying, cut this. We can't have this.
So they had him in the meeting there. Like, man, like since Valley was like, nah, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Because
So-
I can see, because he push up propaganda on social media networks.
Dude.
As well. That's why TikTok about like a threat in a certain way.
100%.
Yeah, now eventually, but the algorithm, okay, yeah, I'm hearing the same thing.
Yeah.
The people who are kind of believing on, but I leave Facebook at that point where people who were talking about things that really mattered were suspended.
Dude, it's the narrative that they want to push. They want to control what the media listens to, what the media hears. That's why someone said they want to get a TV because they want to watch the news. And I'm like, dude, you still want to watch the news? As if the news is going to give you the actual. They'll never give you what's actually happening in life. They'll never give you what you genuinely want to hear.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that we can take upon ourselves. I think we are with being able to have social media. People should just stop using it for the minuscule things. Take it, if you want to find certain things, do your due diligence. Go deep dive into look for certain things yourself. Don't just look at what's on the top and say, okay, sharp, this is what it is. That's why I look Google. You know, Google is probably one of the dumbest things ever. If you want to find something on Google, you know, like if we'll have an argument and you say it's right and I say it's right, you know, we'll both be able to find our answer on Google, proving us both right.
Imagine. But that's true.
But,
yeah.
Anyway, guys, I think
I was
getting
about to
cold.
say that.
Hey, it's getting cold.
It's crazy that you heard that, man.
I understand. But anyway, guys, it's your boy, the Mad MF with Karabo from KSD. We're about to wrap it up here. Hope you guys had an awesome one. Like, subscribe, share,
Hit the like
say what's
button.
up. Guys, having a great Sunday or whenever you guys see this. Cheers.